Last fall, we taught you how to plant onion sets so that you could harvest them midsummer the following summer. Today, we're going to update that information and teach you what to do as the onion is continuing to grow. If you look at this is a flower stem that the onion is beginning to put out. You don't want the onion to put out this flower stem. So what you do when you see the flower stem growing, you're going to cut it. I know my customers, I know you guys, and so you're going to cut it from here. No, you don't cut it from here. You go all the way down the stem and you cut it as close as you can to the bottom. One cut. And so that I get this across to you, here's another lovely onion. Still growing, won't be ready to be harvested for at least another month, and it's got a flower stalk. So I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom and cut it. And just to make sure, here's a third onion. Beautiful shape, will be ready to be harvested in about a month. Do not cut it here. Go all the way down to the bottom and cut it. And some of these stinkers will put up another one. They can be very persistent. When you see that, take the second bud stalk. Last fall, we also taught you how to plant shallots. The shallots are nowhere near ready to be harvested yet, but I wanted you to see what healthy shallots look like as they're growing. So focus on this group right here. Shallots rarely look any better than these do. And to demonstrate that one shallot bulb that we planted last year produces this plant with all of this growth. This is the growth from one shallot bulb. Even though these shallots will not be ready to harvest for at least another 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, I wanted you to see that they're already beginning to talk to us. I wanted you to notice that the shallots are beginning to make their way to the surface of the soil. And each one of these will be a shallot when it's harvested. When the plant is ready to be harvested, all of this green growth will have turned brown, and all of the shallots will have made their way to the soil surface, and they will have gone wham, like that. And they will be telling you it's time to get us out of here. So right now they're saying, hi, how are you? But we're not ready to come out yet. In the video that we did last fall, where we taught you how to plant shallots and we taught you how to plant onions, we also taught you how to plant garlic. This garlic is about 2 to 3 weeks away from being ready to be harvested. So I wanted you to see what it looks like pre-harvest, and also because this garlic looks spectacular this year. First, I want you to note, see the distance, see the nice distance between these plants? It's 4 to 6 feet, it's 4 to 6 inches between each plant. That's great spacing for garlic. The next thing I want you to note is that garlic plants often put up scapes. Scapes are a flower head. You don't, just like with onions, you do not want the garlic to have these scapes bloom. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these scapes as close to the plant as we can get. Scapes are actually beautiful, and there are florists that use them in floral arrangements. But if you don't know a florist who wants to buy your scapes, then what I would suggest you do is that you eat them yourself. They are a little bit stronger than a chive. They saute up very nicely. Even better, they make pickled scapes, which are outstanding. So, and if you're a floral designer yourself, you can use them in your own bouquets. But I would eat them before I'd use them for a bouquet. Delicious, delicious things. But don't let your garlic produce these scapes and have the scapes bloom. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you about is the timing on harvest. If you can see, the garlic is beginning, some of the leaves are beginning to turn brown. This is the garlic talking to you, saying, we're getting ready. We're not ready yet, but we're getting ready. When this plant is 2/3 brown, then it will be ready to be harvested. And then we'll talk about how to harvest it. But remember, it's beginning to say to you, well, hi, how are you? I'm getting into the last stages of my growth, and please watch me, because this stage will go very quickly and it'll be ready to harvest, like I said, in about 2 to 3 weeks. We're getting into July, and soon it will be August. There are plenty of things that can be planted at this time of the year. So I heartily encourage you to come to the website, www.harvesting-history.com, and pick out some seeds that can be planted in July, August, and September. There are lots of things that can be planted now.